it's a good introduction for newer generations to the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, and I also thought that, like, I think obviously children are less intelligent than adults, so they make usually dumber choices than adults, so I think that kind of spices up.
Doing. First of all, guys, congratulations on your performances. I know a lot of people have told you this, but you guys are such good actresses and actors. It's amazing. And congratulations on being part of one of the most historic storytelling universe of all time. How did you feel when you found out that you were going to be part of this series? Were you already Star Wars fans? Was your first approach? Anyone can answer.
Why are you yelling at me? I was definitely a Star Wars fan before that, and when I found out, I was kind of just blown away. And I'm still kind of processing the fact that I am still in this stuff. It doesn't feel like it. I'm just like super like whoa, like. But yeah, I think I was definitely really like a Star Wars fan beforehand, and now I'm like even more of a Star Wars fan because I've digged a lot deeper since I've been in this show. So it's been really fun.
Yeah. I can say the same. Like, honestly, even still, it's just pretty surreal that I'm a part of this family. It's a dream come true.
Mm-hmm. When I figured it out, I was crying. I didn't even know it was Star Wars when I first auditioned for it. But when I figured it out, it was like amazing. And the fact that I was gonna work with like 3 other kids and we were all gonna be like best friends on set, and we would be going through the same things.
Yeah, it's sharing such a unique experience was so exciting, and I'd never personally really worked with kids my own age before, so it was very different, very exciting. Fun that we got to carry on this legacy, you know. Come on, Star Wars is so crazy, and yeah, no, I agree that it really did feel surreal. It didn't feel real until we got there. Even still, it was a little bit
even
crazy.
Now, I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I look at the poster and I'm like,
processing
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I imagine it must be crazy. Every Star Wars fan, we always wonder how would it be like to be part of filming one series or one movie. What was your favorite part of coming to set and being in this amazing universe, right?
Honestly, just being there in the first place. Like, I'm so grateful that I've gotten this opportunity. It's hard. It was for seven months, I believe. So it's hard to pick just one favorite moment. But yeah, it's such a rare opportunity, and that's what made it so special.
You know what? We were together for so long, and we've all kind of have like this bond forever, and it really feels like a family. And going to set every day. Yeah. It was 2 years ago. We shot from 2022 to 2023. And you know, we've grown together, and it was such a fun shoot. It's my favorite thing I've ever done.
Oh, I think my favorite moment was just like every day, like the routine of it. Like, I need to see everybody, like maybe going running after we film together, and like saying hello to everybody, because I feel like we all became friends with like the cast and the crew, just everybody, and it's really fun.
I think one of my I loved every day, but I think parts that I really liked were like doing stunt work. Like going, just like kind of, it was really fun. Yeah. And I also just think sometimes it would just kind of blow me away. Like there's like parts where like explosions happen. It's like, it just would, and like sometimes it would, you would never know if it was like practical or if it was going to be CGI. So it was always like, all right, strap in here,
A lot
guys.
of it was real. A lot of the sets were real.
It was so realistic.
The
A lot of like
creatures were
smoke
real.
and stuff.
Very interesting sets, yeah.
Does it make it easier for you guys to be like in an actual set and be able to interact and to see all these prompts and places?
It really does. I particularly haven't worked on anything really with too much CGI, so you know I wouldn't know the difference between, you know, not a lot of CGI and a lot of CGI, but I know that without a lot of CGI and a lot of practical sets, it was very easy for an actor, looking at it from an actor's perspective, it was very easy to work with everything. Like all the aliens and droids and stuff were real, so it was very practical. It was like an actor's dream, you know.
Yeah, the sets were so realistic, and also like working on the volume, I literally felt like I was in the Star Wars galaxy. Right. It was crazy. It was really amazing.
Our ship was so cool. Like everything like had a purpose.
Everything was real.
Yeah, all the buttons on our ship, like we were like pressing them all day. Like
It was so satisfying. Like I would be like flipping the switches. I I just think really kind of having more of like a practical set, it really helps, because with a lot of actors, you really got to imagine stuff. So it helps a lot more to be able to actually really have that in person.
Although it felt like there was a lot of room for imagination. Like sometimes there was like green screen and blue screen, very, very rarely. But you know, I feel like that's what was really special about this. There was also room made for using your imagination, and that's what acting is about, you know?
Robert, you were pointed at yourself like, aliens, dude, come on.
I am.
How did you approach your performance where you had to like convey emotions while wearing a costume that completely covered your body? Did you also wear a mask the whole shooting?
So I wouldn't really wear the mask. That was one of my doubles named Casey, and she would kind of go in and she'd kind of usually wear that. But I would wear like a camera rig, and I just think it was kind of like, I was just like, okay, how do I turn myself a little bit into this character? And I just thought about a lot of like creatures and aliens that I could kind of like mimic. Like, I mean, I think definitely Chewbacca was kind of like a reference for that. But I just really think I was like, okay, how do I turn like my personality a little bit into this character? And that was kind of that's kind of mostly how I did it.
Awesome. This is one of the like first times we see such a young cast leading a Star Wars story, and yet the narrative feels so mature. It's not I wouldn't call it like it's a story for younger audiences. I think that it's enjoyed by the whole family. I am 31 years old. I had a blast watching the first episode for real, and I want to know from your perspective, like, what would you say Skeleton Crew is really about?
You know, that was like one of my favorite things with reading the script the first time, is that this is the first time we see Star Wars through the eyes of kids, which made me so excited. And you know, although it's still Star Wars and it has all the action and the creatures, it has a true story that's from the heart.
Perspective.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and yeah.
It's very special because it has the Star Wars elements, but it's also kind of fun. But I think it's not just for kids, for everybody, like the whole family.
See, that's what I think makes Star Wars so special, actually, is that Star Wars is for anybody, especially this series. I feel like it could, like, it's a good introduction for newer generations to the Star Wars universe. It's good for, it has, like, that nostalgic feeling because of the 80s Amblin style, so that could be fun for everybody, I feel like. And, you know, it's really unique and different that we're seeing this through the eyes of children. And I feel like children bring, like, a certain, like, wide-eyed wonder to the galaxy that I feel like adults may not always, and I think that's what is so special about this.
Yeah, and I also thought that, like, I think obviously children are less intelligent than adults, so they make usually dumber choices than adults, so I think that kind of spices up, you know, like a kid's movie or a kid's show, and I just think it kind of makes it more interesting, and just like, I don't know, I think it's kind of like just funny seeing like, wow, like these are all these kids, and like how in like heck are they gonna get back home? It's like, there's like, it's just kind of like a plot. It's like, whoa, like this is impossible.
Intense, yeah.
It's really fun.
Definitely.
Guys, that's my time. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be able to speak with you guys. For real, I want to say this to you guys. You were great on this. For real.
Oh, thank you so
fun
much.
watching you. I felt really real, and I think it's a really good show. So congratulations, and I can't wait to everyone to see it.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah.